Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jackie, aka Nala. Welcome back to Nala's Journey. Today I want to introduce you to my many friends. I've got many friends, but I also have a few enemies that I'm going to talk about today. So today is Friends and Enemies Day. So let me start by talking about my friends, okay? All right, here we go, guys. We're talking about healthy eating today. Some of my friends, salad. I try to have a salad at least twice a week, okay? At least twice a week I'll have a salad. Also, very good friend of mine, beans. I like lentils, and I like green split peas. With green split peas, I can make a real nice soup, okay? So those are a couple of my best friends, okay? Beans, you could tell I like beans. So chickpeas, I can actually put that in my curry chicken, okay guys? So this is just a few of my best friends. I want to introduce you. I want to show you what I'm eating on a regular basis. I try to eat healthy. I try to encourage my family to eat healthy, on a daily basis. So here's what I have in my car, okay? Bananas, all right? Typically, the bananas, I'm going to put them in my smoothies every day, okay? Usually I'm having a banana and strawberry smoothie, and sometimes I'll put papaya in there. I've got some papaya in my freezer, so I'll use that. And I also have some strawberries in my freezer. But I was low on bananas, guys, so I had to pick up some bananas today, okay? Other things in my cart, these are my friends, okay, guys? Celery. I can cook celery with almost anything, okay? Whether it's with meats or salads or like a tuna salad or something like that. I always try to keep celery in the house, okay? I'm big on veggies, so here's my asparagus. Okay, I've got a bunch of asparagus, okay? I think I might make that tonight, either tonight or tomorrow night, some asparagus, okay? Here's another one of my best friends, okay? These are Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I can cut them in half, and I can roast them with a little, olive oil and light seasoning, like an Italian herb seasoning, okay? So some of my best friends, guys, I want to introduce you to my best friends, okay? All right, this is a turnip, okay, guys? Here's a turnip, all right? It has like a taste like a cabbage, perhaps somewhat like a potato, somewhere in between there. Turnip, all right? It's a vegetable, so I'll try to cook it, okay? And if I find it fresh in the supermarket, if it looks good, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, then I got some red peppers. Can always put that with some meat or some salad as well, okay? Red peppers. Now, I always keep onions in my house, so I'm always stocking up on onions, okay? And then, of course, I got some garlic here too. So, when you're cooking some meat, you need your onions, you need your garlic. So here's my fresh garlic. Every week I try to get onions and garlic. I always try to have onions and garlic in the house. Okay. Now, my family, guys, they're from the Caribbean. I'm not sure if I told you guys. Did I tell you guys that my family's from the Caribbean? Well, they are. So, listen. The other two items. Okay, I've got some plants in here. Now, these are green, so it's going to take a couple of days for them to ripen. So I can either boil them. That's right, I can boil them and have them with dinner, or I can fry them, okay? But, I try to stay away from the fried food, okay? So that's my plantain. Now, this here is a cassava, okay? Cassava is like a potato. It has just a mild, sweet taste to it. So I've got 3 of them, and that's also, you can make a nice steak or chicken and have some cassava on the side and some hot veggie, and that could be a meal for you, okay? So these are my friends, guys, all right? Then I also have my powdered coconut milk, all right? Now this is good for either making soups, okay? What else do I also put it, like when I'm I'm sauteing my vegetables, I can add some, coconut milk. It adds a nice flavor to my vegetables also. Of course, I'm gonna put it when I'm making my rice and peas. Put some coconut milk in there with the onions and the garlic and other seasonings. Really good thing. So I've got 2 packs of coconut, okay? So, guys, I hope this is helpful. All right, these are my friends, all All right, this is what I shop for on a weekly basis. I try to get my fresh vegetables at least once a week. Okay, guys. So the first thing I put in my shopping cart, all right, guys. The first thing that I put in my shopping cart are my veggies. Okay. Those are my friends. Those are your friends too. Stock up on your veggies. Make sure you when you start grocery shopping, guys, every week, put the veggies in your cart. Okay, there's a lot of things that we shouldn't put in the cart. There's a lot of things that we shouldn't bring in the house. All right, you know, some of those things, temptation items, you know, things that I try to stay away from. I'm going to talk about those things in this video. Okay, guys. So now here's what I try to minimize. Okay, I try real hard to minimize this. Okay, guys, sugar. I try real hard to minimize sugar. Okay, so sugar is not my friend. Okay, so I try to minimize it. I'm not at the point now. Okay, I'm not at the point now where I don't use sugar at all, but I try to minimize. Another thing I definitely stay away from is this: the processed meats. You know, like salami. You know, I stay away from that. I just don't like how it makes me feel, so I stay away from the lunch meats, things like that. If I want to eat meat, I can have chicken, you know, I can have steak, okay? And you know, my family's from the Caribbean, so I can also have some goat meat. I like goat meat. I can make me some mean curry goat, guys, okay? All right, so, you know, all this kind of stuff like the Lunchables, now, not in my cart. I have no interest. The hot dogs, no. I don't like how, whenever I eat a hot dog, again, I haven't had a hot dog in maybe well over a year. I don't like how it makes me feel. So I'm going to just encourage you guys, pay attention when you're eating certain things. How does it make you feel? I'm not talking about how do you like the taste. I don't like a whole lot of sweet stuff. Typically, if I'm having fruit, the fruit will be in my smoothie. Okay, that's just, you know, how it works for me. That's what I like. Okay. Okay, this sausage stuff, guys, see, look. This is the enemy. The sausage is the enemy. It makes me feel slow and sluggish, so I stay away from it, okay? All right, I stay away from it. I do, okay. So now let's go on this aisle, the cereal aisle, because I want to look for some grits. I'm thinking that I can make some grits maybe today and have it with a piece of salmon that I already have cooked from yesterday. So let's find the grits, okay? Listen. Now, since we're going down this aisle, peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of my friends, okay? It's one of my friends. It's one of your friends, too. I can put peanut butter in my smoothie. I can have some peanut butter and crackers. Every once in a while, I'll have a peanut butter sandwich. But, you know, not often. But peanut butter is my friend. You know, when you eat certain things, you know, you don't crave, you know, snacking quickly or often or what have you. So peanut butter works well for me. Okay, so let's find this. All right, guys, let's find this grits. Where are we gonna find the grits at? The grits should be somewhere down here. Breakfast bar, cereal. Okay. Yep, I see oats. I have oats at home, so that's good. I put oats, oatmeal in my smoothie pretty much every day, okay? All right. Oatmeal is high in fiber, really good for the body, really good for your energy level, so oatmeal is definitely one of my best friends. Still looking for the grits, guys. Here it is, here it is. I found it, guys. Here's the grits. I knew I came in the right aisle. And what I'm thinking is $3.49. I'm gonna buy the old-fashioned grits. That's what I'm gonna do. Another thing that I Another thing that I do in terms of cereal, I'll have like a Raisin Bran. Okay, that's a good cereal for me. That works, that works well for me. Okay, there's the magic word on the box. It says fiber. Okay. When I see something that is, high in fiber, fiber focused, what have you, that's the type of item that I'm trying to, have more of. So I've got a couple of, I have at least 2 boxes of cereal at home. So I'm gonna hold off on buying any more cereal this week. All right. But when you're in the cereal aisle, I encourage you guys, all right, to stay away from all the, the excessively sweet cereal like this. I used to eat this when I was a kid. Pops, corn pops. All right, I used to eat that a lot, but it's got a high sugar content. All right, another thing to do when you're in the supermarket, check out the labels, guys. I learned this from Dr. Oz. Okay. Check out the labels. How much sugar does it have in it? Remember, sugar is not our best friend. We need to try to minimize our sugar intake. For me, it makes me feel slow and sluggish. I don't like it. Okay, and typically when I have sugar, let's say at 2 p.m., by 4 o'clock, I'll have the munchies. I'll be hungry. I'll be wanting to eat something. So that's one of the reasons why I stay away from sugar. Okay. All right, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you will never see me buy, guys, listen, you will never see me buy Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I won't buy the Lucky Charms, okay? Won't do any of that. Okay, the tricks and all that's for kids, okay? As an adult, I know what I shouldn't have. I know the effect that it has on my body, so there's certain things I'm gonna stay away from. Remember, I know which foods are my friends, and I know which foods are my enemy. So I'm trying to stay healthy, guys. It's about staying healthy, guys, so I don't need all this sugar. Okay, guys, here I am. Listen, in this aisle, this is the cookies aisle. This aisle is definitely my enemy. Listen, I can hear those Oreos talking about, oh, put me in your cart, take me home, munch on me later on. Not happening, not today, not any day soon, okay? I'm gonna leave those Oreos right there. See all these cookies? They're my enemy, okay? I'm leaving them right there on the shelf, all these cookies. Instead of having cookies, all right? Here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of having cookies, I'm gonna have a healthy snack. I'm gonna get some crackers, some premium crackers, and I'm gonna either have that with like a honey roasted peanut butter that I have at home, or I'm gonna have it with maybe just like a light guava jelly, something like that. But I'm not gonna buy any cookies today. There's no cookies in my cart. They're not coming home with me. It's just not happening, okay, guys? It's not. So here's the crackers. Okay, here it is. It's the one that I like. It's just an unsalted box of crackers. I can add peanut butter. I can add peanut butter, and I can also maybe add some jelly sometimes. I can have it with cheese. That's my healthy snack. Whenever I'm feeling for it. Another thing I do with my crackers is this. Sometimes I'm not hungry enough to actually say that I want a meal or need a meal, what have you. So I'll have some tuna fish, okay? Tuna fish with crackers, I'm good. I'm good until the next day. And remember, typically I'm gonna have that tuna fish and crackers around by 2:30 any particular day. And I'll be good until the next day. See, the tuna, the fish, that's protein, okay? My body needs that. And I'm satisfied. I'm content when I have that. And yeah, my tuna fish, it'll have onions. It'll have some celery in there. Maybe I might put some like raisins or cranberries, something like that. Yeah, I'm a little different like that. It's all right. But now another thing I'm walking past. Look, guys, look. See all this candy? Notice I'm not picking up not one package, not one item of candy. It's not going in my cart. Okay. Because I'm just so grateful. At this point in my life, I'm not craving a lot of sweets, all right? But the times when I do have a taste for something sweet, I'd say I like M&Ms, M&M peanuts. But here's what I'm gonna do with the M&M peanuts, okay? I will buy a package like this, and it will last me like 3 weeks, if not a month, okay? So I'll just have about 4 or 5 M&M peanuts, you know, whenever I have a taste for it, and that's all I need. I don't need a 3-pound bag of M&M peanuts, okay? So I know how to, if I do have a craving for something sweet, I know how to manage that taste and that want for something sweet, okay? Self-control. Listen, it's about self-control. When you're in the cookie aisle and the candy aisle and the sweets and all that kind of stuff, it's about self-control, guys. Stay focused, all right? Okay, guys. Now, here is something that I like to have sometimes, okay? All right, this one is my favorite, okay? This biscotti, okay? It's a, you know, it's a pretty hard cookie, I'd say. And so I like this sometimes, all right? But I'll buy a package like this of 8, and that'll last me 2 months, okay? Plus I'm gonna share it with, you know, my family. So instead of buying Oreos and the Nutter Butters and all that excessively sweet cookies, you know, I'm always looking for an alternative. So I do like sweets, all right? But I like the fact that I can have my sweets with moderation. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay, Nylas? Yes, you can. Okay, guys, remember I said today I'm introducing you guys to my friends and my enemies. Well, let me tell you, this particular aisle is definitely the aisle of the enemy. See all those chips and stuff? This is the enemy big time for me, okay? Now, because I know it's the enemy, I've been away from these chips for a long time. I haven't bought a bag of potato chips in months. Aren't you proud of me, guys? Hey, if you're proud of me, press that like button, please, okay? Okay, so you see all these potato chips? Not my friend, not your friend either, okay? This does not digest well in my body. Potato chips, it slows down my digestion. So it also makes me gain weight real quick. So I've got many reasons not to buy any potato chips of any kind, okay? But yeah, it's been several months since I bought potato chips, several months. But when I do buy potato chips, I buy the small bag of potato chips. And believe me, that small bag of potato chips, you know, the kind that you know, get close to the cash registers, you know, the kind, you know, the small bag of potato chips that you can pick up by the cash registers, okay? That bag will last me 2-3 weeks, okay? I'm not kidding, guys. A small bag of potato chips, you know, like a personal size, not these big bags, okay? I don't buy these big bags. These big bags are dangerous for me. Now, too many calories. Nope. All right, calories equals pounds, and I don't need it on my body. I'm trying to get rid of it. So I stay away from the potato chips. Okay. Snacks. If I have the right breakfast, if I cook the right dinner, I'm able to stay away from the snacks. I don't get the urge to snack if I eat the right thing and if I eat it at the right time. So tell somebody about this, okay? You got to eat the right thing. You got to eat it at the right time to resist the urge of snacking on the cookies and the potato chips and all this kind of stuff. Okay, guys, this is my #1 enemy of all time. You see it, guys? Look. This is enemy #1 for me. Bread has been my #1 enemy. It just has. Okay, guys, listen. Let me tell you about bread. It's been my #1 enemy. It really has. Listen. Remember I told you guys I was size 26, 28? Well, listen. It had a lot to do with bread. I love it. We have a love-hate relationship, me and bread. Okay, listen. Look at that bread. Oh, my God. I used to love it. I used to love bread. All kinds of bread. bread was my #1 enemy, guys. Oh, it was. But now I'm so controlled. See, listen, now I'm so disciplined. I can walk through this bread aisle with my head up high. That's right, guys. I can walk through this bread aisle with my head up high. I can. Feeling good, proud of myself. Because I don't have the craving for bread anymore. I buy bread for my family. They can eat it. Absolutely, they can. They can have it all they want. All right? But for me, I'll have bread maybe once every 3 weeks. Really? That's right. I'm gonna have bread like once every 3 weeks. And that for me is, for example, if I buy bagels, put that in the house, I'm gonna have a half a bagel, maybe like once every 3 weeks. I will not have a whole bagel, okay, guys? I will not, because bread is not my friend. Bread is my #1 enemy. When I was, how did I get to size 26, 28? It was the bread. One in here. So my shopping cart is vegetable heavy, okay? It's fiber heavy, okay? It is. Everything in my shopping cart is healthy for me, okay? All right, everything. I got my chickpeas here. It's all healthy. Notice, I want you to notice, guys, what I do not have in my shopping cart. I don't have any frozen food in my shopping cart, okay? If I can buy it fresh, like vegetables, then there's no need for me to buy frozen vegetables, okay? I'm gonna buy fresh vegetables, okay? And I don't buy, frozen cooked meat. No, I can cook my meat myself. I can cook it real well, okay? So you've seen my shopping cart. I hope you're proud of me, guys. Okay, this is Nala's shopping cart. This is how I do it. This is how I stay healthy, guys. So listen, tell someone. In the supermarket, we have friends and we have enemies. My #1 friend is water. Let that be your #1 friend also. My #1 enemy in the supermarket is bread. Think about that thing. Let's minimize that bread, okay? Yeah, because remember that bread took me up to size 26, 28. So, yeah, so I stay away from bread. I minimize bread, okay? When I see bread, I go running, okay, away from it. That's what I do. Guys, listen, this is Jackie, aka Nala. Thanks for clicking on this channel and this video. This is Nala's journey. Guys, I'll see you in the next video.